Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Turian's Adventures. We are checking out the prologue for Nightmare Frames today, which is an adventure thriller set in the 1980s, which you can probably tell by the music and everything. It looks really, really cool. This is another one I was going to feature on Turian's trailers, but I got sick before doing the episode last month, so we're going to play the demo, or the prologue I should say, and this looks really, really awesome. It's pixel art as well, which, you know, if you've been around a while, you'll know pixel art is my all-time favourite. So here we go, new game. Let's see what we've got in store for us today. I'm really excited about this one. The guys don't know the lunatic returned to camp. I have to warn them before it's too late. And here we go. Wow, look at this. This looks great. Alright, here we go. No, no! Uh-oh. Dana, Hank. Oh, God. Will. What have they done to you? I'm too late. We are definitely too late. Where's Tommy? Tommy! Tommy! Well, this is a nice start to the game, isn't it, everybody? To the docks, then, I guess. Should we be going this way? Oh, God, here we go. Tommy! Stacy, run! Run away! Let him go, you monster! Get out of here! He'll come for you! I can't take it anymore! Whoa! That was pretty cool. Okay, so we're writing. Shit. You've been suspecting it for a while. The climax of Lunatic 2 is identical to the one you wrote for the original movie. Damn it. You go over the whole script in your mind and end up realising it has the same structure as its predecessor. You can't show this to Christopher Ruskin. All your thoughts are focused on the ambitious project that will take you back to the times of Melodies of Heaven. The script that earned you an Oscar nomination in 1980. Famous producer Peter Evans is butting heads with the studio execs to get the project greenlit. According to him, the deal is almost done, which means you're just one step away from leaving the B-movies pit you're in. He was meeting with executives this morning. You have an appointment later today at his place, hopefully to celebrate. It's getting late. I should get moving. Hollywood, 1985. Oh. Okay, right click to look. Left click to interact. I like the little tutorial there. It's pretty cool. So we've got a bunch of letters here. Ever since you spoke out publicly against the character of Eliza from Eliza's Mansion of Horrors, you've been flooded with anonymous letters from her fans wishing you the most horrible of deaths. How nice. It's a magazine. Unlike the people at Variety, somebody at Fangoria magazine thinks you should have a subscription. That's why it arrives promptly at your mailbox each month. Oh, isn't that nice? It's an IBM there. Okay, what's in this mug? You can't remember how many times you filled it with coffee today. I know that feeling. That is a feeling I know very well. It's a complete disaster that you need to fix. Though the best thing would be to start anew. Okay, there's books, a TV. There's no channel that interests you enough to make you plug in the TV again. I like the music. You take the wallet in the hopes of not misplacing it and forgetting about it again. It's a good thing you can always carry a few bills in your jacket so you can pay for cabs. Oh, right, we've got a wallet in our inventory now. How do we do inventory? Is it I? No, it's up at the top. Okay. So there's a bunch of posters up here as well. President's Day Killer. Don't forget, don't go to the forest. 3D. Lunatic. Okay, so that's the first film then. That's the Melodies of Heaven one. Campfire Psycho. Okay, nice. Some VHS tapes. You don't usually check the end result of your scripts. Once you've delivered the last revision, you completely disregard the project and don't give a damn about anything producers or directors do with it. Even so, you show them off as a trophy, and you wonder why. You don't have an answer. Awards. You glance towards the shelf and realise that a statuette awarded to Campfire Psycho at some festival you can't remember is missing. The breeze coming through the window reminds you that you used it as a doorstop for the hallway. Alright, let's look at the clock. You'll wind it up some other time. Calendar. You've marked the due date for the script of Lunatic 2 with a big red circle. Maybe you've thrown away the odd brilliant page without realising it, but that's probably not the case. Okay, Let's look at the IBM. You can't remember the last time you turned it on. It was to try out the latest sensation in computer narrative, King's Quest II Romancing the Stones. The narrative wasn't good enough and your character died again and again. You couldn't stand it more than 5 minutes. You need to be more persistent. Right, window. You look out the window. Movies taught you to love the streets of Los Angeles. Reality, to hate them. Okay. So, do we just go back to the typewriter? People always say that those Masked Psycho movies write themselves, and it's something you've always agreed with. But failing to write the sequel to Lunatic is making you change your mind. The best thing you can do now is go outside and forget about writing for today. Alright, let's go outside then. We shall head out. I'm really loving the setting so far. Welcome to LA United Taxi. Where do you want to go? When you get in a taxi, the drivers will talk to you. You can disable this feature. Oh god, we can go lots of places. Let's go to Alan's home. Oh no, we don't want to go to Alan's home. That was a short taxi ride. Where to, man? I like those different taxi drivers as well. It's pretty cool. Ruskin Productions. Come on, gentlemen. Splash the cash. You could be helping this poor man right here with all that dough you scrimp hiring illegal aliens to take care of your lawns. Wow, what a guy. Okay. There's a trash can. Jack probably took whatever was useful there. Okay. Dave Morrison. You won't be in the mood for chit-chat right now. There's some lawyers here. You don't need any lawyers unless you get yourself in a mess. Alright, should we talk to Jack? Well, well. You here to insult me again? What? Again with that? What's this? Your way of saying hello? You told me your career was going downhill so hard that you would rather jump off the 6th Street Viaduct than end up like me. Did we? Come on, Jack. Don't be resentful. Even if that happened 12 days and 46 minutes ago, I don't like to be called resentful. Those things hurt, Alan. Right, for the upteenth time, I'm sorry. I've got the habit of saying what I think. That's not a virtue. The trick is to think what you say. You know what, Alan? You're a strange guy. You don't like people, you freak them out, and yet somehow nobody tells you to fuck off. Anyway, how's it going? Awful. Glad to see you haven't lost that optimism you're known for. How's the day going? Nothing yet. I like the blur on the cars, but I've just gotten started. Okay. Why do you beg in a place like this? I don't like to hustle from common people. It's hard enough for them to just earn a living. But here, look at all those yuppies. Look at their hands. They're perfect. Most of them waste so much money in manicure. They do fuck all. They earn them all their money through speculation. If I've got to fleece someone, I'd rather it be them. These people are not the kind to give handouts, Jack. They don't even see you. That's what you think. Check this out. You all cheer for USA, for Africa, and all those singers going, we are the world, but fuck those of us standing right here. Hypocrites. There, mister. Now that's yours. Try not to waste it on booze. I'd waste it on cocaine like you do, but I don't think I'll be able to afford it. That's a fair point. Have a good day. $5. I've made my day. See? They showed one of your movies yesterday. Wait, what? Which one? The one with the fucking spiders or the one with the fucking ants? Spiders. And how do you know if you don't watch TV? I read it in the papers. Those movies are in the spotlight again with this whole 50s revival that's going on, so he used to make movies. I still don't see a single cent from them. Not that I should anyway. The production company went bankrupt and who knows who's got the rights now. Some arsehole must be making crazy money off my work while I'm here begging. Though not long ago a couple of journos came for an interview for one of those magazines for wankers. What was it called? Starlog? I felt like a director again, telling them about how those movies were made. Those were good times, Alan. Okay, I've got things to do, Jack. Behave, Alan. Yeah, I will. Right, so can we go in? I guess we can. Alan, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad to see you. Again, James? We've got a little debate here. You're the most educated of all of us. Lend me a hand. Pam is saying that the Church of Mother Earth is a cult. It is. Oh, come on, not you two. You should stop by one day, Alan. As a guest, of course. We have exercises to improve one's mood and see life from a different perspective. I'd rather throw myself out that window. You're wasting your time, friend. How about you, Pam? Are you in? I don't get paid enough to put up with this. Oh, a little bird. For some reason you can't seem to grasp. Ruskin is proud of the first movies he produced, and that's why he placed the posters in the entrance of the production company. Let's talk to Pam. How's the script going? Okay. I need to touch a couple of things up. Problems with the third act, right? How do you know? I've been working with you for a long time, honey. When everything's going well, you just say one word. When you try to explain yourself, it means something is wrong. The treatment already showed that you weren't too sure about the third act. But don't worry, we begin shooting next month, there's still time. Alright, James Crosby. Pam brought me up to speed. Lunatic 2, huh? Wow, you must be happy. Oh yeah, I can't stop jumping for joy. Are you crazy? Everyone's talking about the movie, it's a success so far. I even heard rumours over at Warner. Rumours? They want David Draven, the director, to shoot the next Stallone movie. Though Sly wants to keep George Picos Martos. Anyway, Lunatic's the talk of the town. And did you hear anything about the screenwriter? No, I'm sorry. What are you working on now? I've taken a couple of months off, haven't stopped shooting lately. Though Martin's been calling. Who's Martin? That went too quick. He wants me in his next movie. Paul will be there too. Paul? What? Paul McCartney? Newman? I haven't made up my mind yet. I've also been talking to Brian. Brian May? De Palma. Hey, Alan, you pulling my leg? I don't know what to do. I might consult with Steven. Spielberg. Good. What do you really do in that cult exactly? Again with that? We're not a cult, we're a legally constituted church. Okay, call it whatever you want, but what do you do there? We're not allowed to talk about it. Come by one day and see for yourself. See? Sounds like a cult. How is that a way of advertising yourselves? Just imagine I drop by one day and end up with melted wax on my chest and 4 octogenarians ready to abuse me. Haha, hilarious. For your information, that would never happen. The teachings of the Church of Mother Earth are based on kindness and common good. Okay, do you really think that Earth is a living being? Of course! What seems odd to me is for people as clever as you not to believe it. Mother Earth's always been sending signals, but we never paid attention until she chose Joseph as her intermediary. She speaks through him. Yes. Tells him what to do. Exactly. Let's drop the subject. I'm feeling insulted. Why? You treat me like a 4-year-old. Alright, see ya. Alright, think about it. We won't. What should I think about? Well, Pam, as we were saying, we were not saying anything. Okay, any files in here? Files contain information from 1978 to the present day. Let's head through, I guess. Christopher is not in his office right now. But this place is like your own home, so go ahead. Ooh, check this place out. Some drinks. You don't fancy a drink right now. This is really good so far. I love the storytelling. It's fantastic. You take the bottle and hope Christopher won't miss it. Okay, we've got a bottle of cologne. Let's have a look at the sights. Though low, the powerful California sun blinds you when looking through the window. Okay, we don't need to know the current market trends. It's clear to you, blood and tits. Ah, God. You surprised Ruskin talking to the plant once or twice. He argued he was stimulating its growth. It was a good memento to start a scientific debate, but you are not in the mood for wasting your time with someone who attends quantum therapies and believes in reincarnation. You try to rip off one of the plant's leaves, but they're firmly attached to the stem. Okay. So, looks like we've done all we can in here, maybe? Yeah, okay. So, maybe we head somewhere else next? It's really good, though. I love the pixel art. Alright, so... do we go this way to get a cab? Yeah, we do. Hi, we meet again. I like that the cab drivers remember you. That's pretty good. That's a nice little touch. Let's go to Peter Evans' mansion then. Oh. Thanks for your cooperation, officer. Have a nice day. Oh, Goldberg, what a tragedy. What happened? Where's Evans? I'm afraid I've got bad news. Evans committed suicide. What? We're in shock too. We can't seem to understand. But why did he commit suicide? He's got everything a man can aspire to. We don't know what goes through other people's minds, Goldberg. Truth is, he seemed more short-tempered than usual lately, but who isn't in this city? What are you doing here? Evans had some essential documents that had to be submitted today in order to close the sale of the studio to the Japanese. The LA Chief of Police allowed me to go in and get them. Very kind on his part. Suspicious! Hold on, are you still in the studio? That's the plan. They're in charge from now on. Lucky me, they want to keep the current corporate board. I had an appointment to talk about the project. Ah, yes, well, let us talk about it, okay? As you know, Evans was the only one protecting your project against the opposition of the rest of the executives. Now that he's gone, I'm afraid we won't be following through with the movie. Anyway, I don't think it would have been made even with Evans. Now the studio will be in the hands of the Japanese. They're more Godzilla and Kurosawa, if you know what I mean. The trend is action heroes like Stallone or Schwarzenegger, or otherwise movies like the ones Ambulance's making. I'm afraid there won't be any room for high-budget dramas such as the ones you're proposing. We are grateful for Peter Evans' work. The studio pulled through its worst times thanks to him. But we're in 1985, Goldberg. Teens rule the box office. I hope you understand. Anyway, since you're here, I've got something to show you. I found this in the desk beside the office phone. It's a letter with a letterhead of some flying saucer pictures. It seems to be a small studio of little to no budget devoted to fantasy or horror movies. You can't grasp why Evans committed suicide, but much less why that was in his office. Peter Evans despised those kind of small producers, worried about making money with exploitation movies instead of making art. It took a lot for you to stand up for yourself, given that you were responsible for several masked killer movies. Curious, isn't it? Evans dealing with this kind of scum? You know what? You can keep it. Your talent is closer to this trash than to our studio. I've proven I can be more than a slasher screenwriter. Let me remind you I was an Oscar nominee. So was Cher last year. Take it. My hand's getting tired. Alright. I wish you much success in your career, Goldberg. You'll need it. Hollywood is changing. We're not in the 70s anymore. Goodbye. Oh, damn. Well, if there was ever a chance to touch heaven in Hollywood again, it's gone. Surprised to realise, though, that your stagnant future in B-movies is the last thing you're worried about now. Peter Evans was an important figure to you, not only because he believed in your project and tried to move heaven and earth to get it made. Peter Evans was the man you wanted to become. Wealthy, well-connected, and able to bring top-tier movie projects to life. Now he's dead, by his own hand. How is it possible for someone who's got everything in life to end up like this? You look at the letter Barry just gave you. Dear Mr. Evans, I do know what you are talking about, indeed. I thus beg you to handle this in person. You will surely understand this matter should be dealt with discreetly. Kind regards, Glenn Bishop. You marvel at Peter Evans' luxurious mansion and still can't come to terms with the fact. You can't understand either what one of the most powerful executives in Hollywood could need from one of the most insignificant production companies in LA. Without the project that could put you back in the spotlight, with a script of a sequel that's going nowhere, and with no desire to make anything else, you decide to delve into why someone like Evans did what he did. Alright, so we can go to that new place now. But guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for this one. I want you guys to go and play the demo for yourself. You can download it during Steam Next Fest, so it should be around for a little while yet. This is really cool. I love the pixel art, I love the story, I love the setting. Everything about this screams that it's going to be a really, really good game when it comes out. So I will leave a link to the Steam page down in the description below the video. And thank you all for watching. A big thank you as usual to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy and Paul from the Phantom Fellows for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.